All right, welcome back. We are in period 3, and this is our Wikipedia video. This is our GUI, and I do not have any non-visible components. So what non-visible components do I need? iPad. So on this, I need some media. Uh, I'm gonna play a sound, guys. So we need some. I'm gonna put a sound here. When we press the button, I don't need 2 sounds, just one. I'm going to put in text to speech so Siri can come on here and say, I found cats when we search for cats. I'm going to have a speech recognizer so we can get our voice speech recognizer to work. You guys may want a database, so maybe you want a TinyDB. If you want to store like the history, do you guys know how Google has history of what you searched? If you want to do that, then you would need a database to store that into a database. I can show you how to do that. This class is pretty intuitive, so you guys are all brilliant, so I can probably show you how to do that. Okay. What else do we need? Maybe an accelerometer. Go to sensors. Someone said, oh, by the way, do you guys notice that this gyroscope sensor has never been there before? So did anyone get upgrades this week? Update on MIT? Yeah, this is. I've never seen this before, so we could go here and read about that. I've never seen experimental Firebase database before. I've never seen this Firebase DB before. This is all new, so this is stuff they're adding to. And guess what? That's exactly how computer science is. Every week, every month in computer science, new technology is coming out. And that's why you never, ever know it all. I don't know it all. Are you guys with me here? I'm always learning something new. That's why you have to be, computer scientists have to be people that are constantly learning something new, adding something new to your resume. You're never, ever going to know it all. As soon as you know it, boom, something's coming out. Okay? Java gets updated. How many times do you get Java updates? Yeah, a lot. Java's being updated all the time. New technologies are being added. So you got to stay on your toes. You got to continue to learn throughout your career. Okay? I think I'm ready to go here. You guys ready to rock and roll here? Let's go to screen 1. We'll change the title. Screen title, I'll say this is Wikipedia that 1.2.2. Okay, and there it is on the screen, and I'm ready to go for blocks. In my blocks, we need variables. Okay, so you go over here to your variables, and I need 3 of them. I'm going to duplicate these. All right, before I do that, let me show you why we need variables, okay? Let's go to, we need to do a usability study here on searching Google and on searching Wikipedia. Okay, so let's go into Google. Let's just go to a normal screen and let's type in dogs. Okay, so there's dogs. Now, everybody go ahead and go to a new screen and everybody type in dogs. I want you to go actually do it, please. Go ahead and go to an actual new tab and type in dogs. Okay. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to this right up here. This is the URL. Can everybody look up here on my screen? This is the URL, Uniform Resource Locator. And it's always going to start with HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And S stands for secure. Okay. And then it's going to start with www.google.com. And notice here it's a bunch of stuff. Some letters in there. You guys with me on this? Now, let's go ahead and just change dogs to cats. What changed in my URL? If you notice, this base URL is identical. The only thing different is cats. All right, you guys missed that on film, so let me do that one more time. Okay. I'm going to create a variable, and I'm going to call it Google base URL. So now I'm going to go get a string text. That's a text. Anything with quotes in it is text. And then I'm going to go to Panda, and I don't want the Panda because Panda is going to constantly change. They could type in cats, dogs, panda, rat, mouse, whatever they want to type into Google. How many things could they type into Google? Billions, trillions, right? So I don't want to go there. I want to go back here. I want to get this base URL. Copy that, go to MIT, put that into your variable. Now, some people do it differently, but this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it with variables. I think variables are phenomenal things for you guys to learn in computer science. They're used all the time. Okay? All right, so let's go down to the second variable. Let's call this wiki underscore base underscore URL. And I'm going to get a text string. And I'm going to go to wiki. And remember, we want everything prior to the dog, before the dog. Copy that, go to MIT, and paste it in there. Hit enter. And there's my base URL. Okay? Now the last one then is going to be our search string. This is what the individual using our app is going to type in. So right now we're just going to initialize it to be nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay? And we're going to let them type something in, and we're going to go get it. We're going to get and see what they typed in. Yeah, and I use that word get because if you guys notice over here in variables, do you guys see the set and get? Okay, that's why I use that term, go get it, okay? Because these are actual computer science terms. It's used in Java and it's used in Android. Go get the variable, set the variable, go get the variable, set the variable, okay? So what button really starts this, initiates this app? Think back to your screen. The search button. Very good. It's the search button that starts us searching. So let's go right now to our search button. Okay, BTN search. What should happen? Well, what do I have to know first before I search something? I have to know what they typed in. Very good. So you're going to go to your variables and you're going to set the search string, and you're going to get that from where? The text box. Okay, the text search bar. They went to the text search bar. They typed something in. We want to go, and now they hit the button. So before I hit the button, I want to say, okay, real quickly, go back over to the text search bar, get what they typed in, and now let's do a search on that. Okay? And, I like sounds here, so I'm going to go ahead and play a sound when they click on that button so that they know they're searching. And if I go back to my designer, you guys can go to your sound, and all you do is upload a source file, choose a file, first name, last name, Wikipedia that, and there's my boop. I hit open, and there's a boop. Okay? Yep, you can do a snap, you can do whatever you want. Okay? Just record it in Audacity, download it as an MP3 file, boom, upload it. Okay, so I'm going to play a sound. We have the text, so they typed in cat, dog, whatever. And now what do we need to do with it? Where should we go? And they want us to search. Where should we search? And what's on our screen that helps us search and look at something on the web? What's on our screen that allows us to search something on the web? Not the search button, not the text box. The web viewer. Very good. So you go into your web viewers and watch this. Ready? Here you go. Go to URL. Right? And then I'm going to copy and duplicate this one because we want to do the same thing for Wikipedia. These are going to be very similar. And now all I need to do is set the URL. The URL needs to be a concatenation. This is a great computer science term here. The word is concatenate. Can everybody say that? 1, 2, 3. Concatenate. Concatenate means to join. Okay? Do we have a base string, right? And now we have a search string. We want to join the base string and the search string together. It's like hot and dog. Now you join them together, you concatenate them, you get hot dog. Are you with me? Okay? Over here you got mon, over here you got day, you concatenate them together, you got Monday. Okay? So, what we want to do now is you want to join. And I'll duplicate this and join both of these. What am I going to join here? Okay. Here, I want to join my Google base URL. And I want to join it with whatever they just typed in here, this search string. Okay? And I'm going to do the same thing here. I want to start with my wiki base URL, and I want to join it with whatever they typed in the search string. Thumbs up if you understand what I just did. Okay? So when they type in cat, I'm going to take the word cat, my search string, and I'm adding it on to that big, huge, long, here, let's go back here and look at it. I'm going to add it to this big, huge, long Google base URL, and I'm going to put cat right here at the end of the equal sign. And then when they type in cat, I'm going to come back here to this https://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/ and I'm putting cat right at the very end of that one. And that's what it means to concatenate. Who understands concatenate? It's a test question. When you guys take that end of the year test, concatenate will be on there. What's concatenate mean? Put together, to join, to connect strings together. Hot and dog, I got hot dog. Mon and day, I got Monday. Tues and day, I've got Tuesday. Okay? This should run. We should now be able to run our app. Someone last period said they had a good idea. They didn't like these apps running together. So what we did here is we went ahead and put in a layout. Okay, so if I put a layout right in the middle of these, and I make it with fill parent, and I make its background color none, and then what I can do here is just put in like a label or something. Okay, I can put a label inside of there, and then in this label I'll say the text is buffer. And then in my buffer color, I'm just going to go none. Yep, it will. It will work. So I don't want buffer there, so I don't want magenta. I'm going to go to none. If some color is none, what are you going to see it? If the color of your text is none, are you going to see the text? No, you're not going to see it. So I'm just going to make this like a little buffer screen here. So there's a little space in between Google and Wikipedia, and then your brain and your mind can separate the two. Okay? All right, now let's have some fun here. Let's bring Siri involved here. Okay? So I'm going to bring Iris in. Did I say Siri? I can't believe I said Siri. Iris. I'm going to bring Iris into play here. Okay? And we're going to go text to speech. We're going to call Iris. And Iris is, we're going to do a join again with Iris. And we can have Iris come up and say, All right, comma. I found space, and then we'll go ahead here and we'll put in our global string. So if she finds cats, she'll say, all right, I found cat. Or we could say, wow, I'm good. How about we'll say that, something funny. Wow, I'm good. I found. Wow, I'm really good. I found cat. Okay? All right, next, let's go ahead and get the voice recognition to work. So we're going to go ahead and click on BTN voice. Click. And we're going to go ahead and call our speech recognizer to get the text. And then once again, like we did this before, after getting the text, you need to do something. So after we get the text, we're going to go ahead and set we need to set our search string to the result, whatever they said. And then once again here, I'm gonna go ahead and put the search result into the text bar so we can see what was said, in case you're speaking too fast and you're saying something, okay, that Google's not recognizing. So I'm gonna go to my text bar, and I'm gonna say, go ahead and set the text of the text bar to get result. And then really, all I do then is I start copying all this stuff up here. Matter of fact, I'm just going to copy this whole block. Okay, I'm going to drag this block down, and I'm getting these three out of here, and they're going in there. And that's it. And now, that's BTN search. What's wrong with this? Error from companion Java language. Invalid syntax for eval form. I don't know what that is. I'll have to figure that out later. I didn't have a problem with this earlier. I don't know what it's doing. So speech recognizer, after getting it, go ahead and set the global string to result. Put it in the search bar, and then let's go to start searching again. Okay. And then here I could say like something like ooh. How do you spell ooh? Oh, watch me. I'm really good. I found cat. Okay, so let's go see if this works. Connect, reset, connect, reset, connect, reset, connect, AI companion. Did our Wi-Fi go out? Mine's saying it's out now. Why is it saying I have no Wi-Fi? Connected. Okay, so now I go ahead and I scan it in. I heard somebody. All right, so go ahead and scan it in. And I'll type in cat.
Wow, I'm really good. I found cat.
Okay. Dog.
Oh, watch me. I'm really good. I found dog.
Did you hear her say, oh, watch me? I'm really good. I found dog. So there's dog and there's cats, and they're both in Wikipedia. Now, there is something difficult here that I'm not touching on right now. You guys don't want to have your user say look up dog. Are you with me? Remember Tanya wanted us to look up, she wanted to say look up dog and it wanted to do it. That is a whole nother ball game where that is not as easy as it sounds, where you have to start searching a text, finding the words look up, and then deleting the words look up. Okay? I can try to do that here if we got a few more minutes, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's not as easy as it sounds. So what you might want to just do for your user's sake is just say the words you want to look up. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about here? If you say look up, here I'll do it. Look up dog.
Oh, watch me. I'm really good. I found look up dog.
She's going to look up dog. She's going to look up and put all that into the box. And did you really want Google to look up? No. You want to get rid of the words look up. So that becomes a whole nother type of logical problem. Okay? Yes. TinyDB is a database where we would store what we... Oh, do you guys want to do that real quick? So when I come back in here... So basically all you would do is you would go to TinyDB and you would say store value. Okay. Don't know why that's still giving me an error. And then here you would want to give it a tag. So like my tag might be history. The history of what you're looking up. Are you guys with me on that? And then you would just go get your global string and put your global string in there. And then every time you do a search, it would add it underneath. Think of this like an Excel document, and you have a bunch of cells. At the top, you have the heading of that cell, that row or column is history. And then underneath history, you're going to have cat, and then you would put another box in there, dog, and then you'd put another box in there, panda. Are you guys with me on that? And then here you would do the same thing. So here you would go back to TinyDB. Let me just copy and paste this. And if you did the voice message, you would do the same thing. Okay? And that's done. So now you're adding to your history. Now, let's go ahead and do the back button. I thought these were going to be difficult today, the back and forward button, and they're really not. So all you do is you go to your web viewer, and notice there's a go back. How easy was that? Copy that. Let's put that in there, and let's make this a Wikipedia. And then this is WVV go back, and WVV go forward. And that's how you do the back button and forward button. Okay, so should I try to tackle what if they say look up? Should I try to tackle that? Gosh, how would I do that? It would be done with an if statement. Okay, so I would have to go up here and I would have to do an if statement, and I would have to go to a text. So here it is. See where it says contains text? All right, so then I'm going to go to text, and I'm going to type in here look up. I think the piece is, I don't know, maybe this is result. piece. Now you have to go through the string and I guess here's what I'm going to do. Then I guess I'm going to have to go to set my variable again. Set the string. Replace all text in get result. If the segment is look up, I would want to replace look up with blanks. Do you guys see what I just did? I don't know if this is going to work, but it may. Let me go back here and look up contains. Test whether the piece is contained in the text. So that's right, the piece lookup if it's in the text. Then I want to go and replace in result all the words lookup with blank spaces. So let me go ahead and try this. Reset AI companion. Look up cat.
Oh, watch me. I'm really good. I found cat.
Okay, this worked perfectly, except all I need to do here is oh no, I know what's happened here. The only part here is this is search string, and this should work perfectly. This is working. Wow, this is pretty cool. Look up dog. Look up dog.
Oh, watch me. I'm really good. I found dog.
So now I'm saying look up dog, and she's only searching on dog. Because of that code right there, I went in, I searched the string for lookup, and then I replaced lookup with nothing. So I said, okay, if I find lookup, get rid of it. Let's blank it out. That's pretty cool. All right. So guys, that's we went a long ways today, and I hope this helps. This is definitely farther than I've gotten in my other classes. Of course, you guys are brilliant. So I hope this stretched your thinking a little bit today, and this is pretty cool. Pretty excited about this app here, and I hope it helps, and I hope it enjoys. Please comment that you guys watch the video if you watch it.